Hey everybody, Ed with Audio Ultra and here with Shane Bettner. Shane is actually the distributor for Lyra cartridges, some of the cartridges that we just played with today that were pretty awesome. So real quick, maybe tell us what we heard today.
Absolutely. So we listened to our co-flagships, the Etna and Atlas, and the system just sounded wonderful. It went from varying shades of terrific to something I think was really, really special. You got great sound here, first of all. So
Cool.
we started off in really good shape. But yeah, it was really enjoyable.
And to your point, I mean, for me, it all starts with the cartridge, and the tonearm's job is to get out of the way of the cartridge, and the platter adds to that as well. And having that cartridge set up and playing, it was very easy to hear the dynamics of what Lyra kind of brings to the table across the various lines that we listen to. And I'm really happy to be offering Lyra now in conjunction with our other brands of cartridges to really give customers some options and musicality, because that's what it was today, was musicality.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, when you played that terrific album, you sold some records today, by the way.
And I'm not in the record selling business.
I know, but really, you picked out some wonderful program material, and what I really, really loved that your system was able to, deliver as well, was more and more musicality without any loss of speed or resolution or musical information. There was so much musical information and texture coming out. Like we were listening to Tennessee Ernie Ford, a great baritone voice, and we could not only hear the deep part of his chest, but so much of the throaty texture and those things, the guitar strumming and some of those things. And then in addition to that bass foundation, there's this nice little rhythm and pace that we finally got to. It was just a revelation, and it was just one of the things I loved about being here too is that we listen to music that is just plain fun.
Right.
I never like to lose sight of the fact that we get to play music for people. It's such a joy, and it certainly was here.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, it's the musicality that you can hear, and you were sitting in the sweet spot, and I was off axis.
You're very kind.
And it was just, to me, so obvious, and that's where I like to really listen to, is off axis, because that really kind of defines to me what's going to really become of the system. And of course, setup is really a big part of all that. And yes, we're playing with some really great caliber gear here, but that Lyra, she stood its own without question across the board. So very, very exciting.
I really appreciate that, and we're really happy to work with you on this. Everything you've got here, the setup is just tremendous. We were listening to a system with Magicos and CH, and it just sounded wonderful. The soundstage was a mile back, but it was very precise. And that was another thing that I heard very consistently with this system. And yes, we'll take some credit for that. I think Lyra certainly helped. One of the things we were listening to, I'll say, a very aggressive rock piece, and it was unflappable in the tracking. All the speed and the detail was there. I'll just say it. We were listening to Van Halen Eruption. The cartridge kept up with Eddie, which made me really, really happy.
The other Eddie.
Eddie Van Halen, yeah, exactly. And it was just rock solid in space.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that.
And it just
tremendous.
It does. It really traverses just an amazingly. So, well, cool. I appreciate your time coming and going through this demonstration with us today. To bring us on board as a partner with Lyra, and working with Shane here, who's local based for us, which makes it even cooler. And we'll be having some cool events, and we'll be taking our customers through the different series of cartridges that Lyra offers, and look forward to doing that with you.
I really look forward to it. We're really happy to have you on board. We could not find a better home in this area than Audio Ultra. Really happy.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Ed.
All right.